If you are living in India and you're looking for the best credit card option, then American Express Travel Rewards card is one of the finest credit cards which is there in India, both in terms of customer care as well as the ROI which you get. So, starting with the customer care, because I'm very particular about this. So, I have a HDFC card as well, and believe me when I say this, HDFC has got the worst customer support ever, while American Express it has the best customer care support in India. So if you're looking for peace of mind while having this credit card, because you will be making a lot of financial transactions and you would have some kind of doubts, some kind of disputes, and you would want the customer care to be right there for you. So whenever you will just pick up your phone and you want to call the customer care, they should be for you, and that is what American Express does for you. So when I tried to contact the HDFC customer care, I couldn't connect, even through the Twitter, even through the email. The email which they responded to was about, they took about 5 days to reply to a single email, and when I tried to approach them or contact them through the telephonic support telephony, I just couldn't connect with them. It took me about 6 tries, and all of those were pretty useless because I just couldn't talk to the customer care. So I don't want that kind of customer support, that is for sure. And American Express have called them at 2 a.m., 6 a.m. because of the reasons, which was that at times I used to make payments on the very last day. So I used to intimate them that it may take a while to transfer the money, because although I have made the payment a day before, it may take a day more to reflect into my account, and they were pretty chilled out about that. And that is the kind of assurance which I want as the customer. So that's one. Now, talking about the ROI, American Express, this particular card gives you a very good ROI when you don't want to spend too much, and you don't want to spend too much, and you don't want a very expensive card, like a card which has 50,000 rupees annual fees. This one is pretty okay, which has the first year fee of about 3,500 plus taxes, while the following years will cost you about 5,000 rupees plus taxes. So, so for the first year, it will cost you about 4,200 rupees, and in return, you'll be getting about 5,000 bonus points, which can be redeemed for about 4,000 rupees of flight vouchers. They have a partnership with the SpiceJet, so you'll be getting these SpiceJet vouchers from them for of different denomination options. So try choosing those for 1,000 or 2,000 rupees. So that is a thing which you can't keep in your mind. Now, after you're done with your first year, you will have to pay 5,000 rupees per year for the, which is the annual fees. Now, if you are spending about 4 lakh rupees in a year, then it is kind of waived off or adjusted against 10,000 reward points which you would have earned in that 1 year period. So that basically saves you that 5,000 rupees plus taxes. So that kind of cash is saved, and I did that this year. So that worked out well for me. You just have to talk to the customer care and they will make it happen. Now, if you will spend about 1.9 lakh rupees in a year, then you'll be getting the travel vouchers. So you'll be getting about 7,500 bonus reward points, which are of much higher value than the normal points. So you have to keep that in mind. So 7,500 bonus points is something which you'll be getting, which can be redeemed for about 6,000 rupees of flight vouchers. Additionally, you'll be getting the normal points as well, and because of that, the value would be slightly higher than the 6,000. So it would be roughly about 7,000 rupees of flight vouchers which you can redeem, but save those normal points for the redemption or the adjustment of the annual fee. So I don't even touch them. I just spend the bonus reward points, which are really good for flight redemption. So keep that in mind. Now there is now after, let's say, successfully spending about 1.9 lakh rupees, um, you will have to spend in total 4 lakh rupees to get two things. First is you will be getting bonus reward points, but in this case, the moment you will touch or cross 4 lakh rupees, you will be getting 10,000 bonus reward points. I believe that is redeemable for 10,000 rupees voucher, but please cross verify with this with the American Express executive or any blog, or I will write about it shortly. Now, so 10,000 rupees or 10,000 bonus membership reward points, that is something which you will be getting. And besides that, you will be getting the Taj Group voucher worth rupees 10,000. So last year when I visited Taj Tar Mumbai, the hotel room costed me about 15,000 rupees, and I paid about 5,000 rupees because I just redeemed my 10,000 rupees voucher. So basically, I stayed there for one night by just paying 5,000 rupees. So pretty okay when you are staying mo- at the iconic property and one of the finest hotels of India for pretty much a cost of a Oyo room of higher end, obviously, or a Ginger hotel, or any basic hotel. So yeah, the experience was phenomenal, and if you want that kind of experience, um, just get one of these cards, and you just have to be very cautious about your credit card spend. A lot of time people spend a lot of money. I don't know why they do. So like if someone is earning 50,000 rupees and he is spending about 80,000 rupees, 90,000 rupees every month, then that is like a sheer stupidity. And there's a term called urban poor, which basically means that you are spending more than you earning, and you are in considerable amount of debt. Either it can be of loans or personal loans or credit card debt. People at times just pay the minimum amount payable, which is the stupidest thing which anyone can do, because basically they are paying about 48% rupees per annum as interest, which is massive. You pay about 8% interest on home loans, or 12 to 15% for personal loans. This is 48%, like four times. Like you are paying about roughly about double the amount in 2 years. And that is how American Express or any credit card companies make money. So while a good customer is kind of liability for them, a bad customer is actually a profit making machine for these lenders, which are these credit card companies. So if you are very strategic in terms of spending money, in terms of redeeming the points, then you are great. Then you will be doing great with the credit card. So be cautious about all the spend which you are making through the credit card, and you don't need to get these credit cards to be able to get all of these benefits. You can just buy a 5,000 rupees flight. That would be more peaceful way of traveling. So choice is yours. If you think there are regular expenditures which you make because of your living standard, or because of the way you work, then please by all means get the credit card. This credit card or any credit card, but take a very calculated call that what are the pros and cons. Will you be going into a debt after getting this credit card or not? Because at times people try to uh, desperately spend a lot of money just to get these benefits, like these flight vouchers or Taj group vouchers or complimentary lounges. So just see if it is worth chasing these levels of expenditures, because at times it may look very nice to spend that kind of money, but at the at the end of the day you are paying these huge amounts. So coming back to the most important part, which is the ROI of this credit card. So let's say if you will spend 1.9 lakh rupees, you'll be getting vouchers worth 6,000 rupees of Spice Jet. So that's one. Then if you'll be spending about 4 lakh rupees, then you'll be getting 10,000 bonus points as well. So which roughly costs about 10,000 rupees. So you just have to confirm that part. And if you'll be crossing 4 lakh rupees, which you will in this case, then you'll be getting additional 10,000 rupees voucher from off Taj, and you'll be getting 4 complimentary lounge access, which can be considered as 500 rupees per visit. So you'll be getting benefit about 2,000 rupees over here as well. And then we have this Tanishq Diwali offer. So for a certain expenditure, you will get 10,000 rupees worth of Tanishq voucher. So so this year in 2019 it was more about buying 1 lakh 10,000 rupees worth of gold, and you'll be getting 10,000 instant waiver. So I did that. In the last year, there was this thing that you have to spend certain amount of money, and if you will, then you'll be getting about 10,000 rupees of voucher of Tanishq. So I I got that as well. And interestingly, since that additional expenditure was part of that 4 lakh rupees, so basically I made the expense of 4 lakh rupees, but still it was included, the additional expenditure which was for this one was also included in this one. So I didn't have to make any expenditure over and above 4 lakh rupees. So within 4 lakh rupees I got all of these. So in all about 38,000 worth of goodies or free flights is something which I got, and the experience of the lifetime through the Taj, and other flights as well. So you don't need to spend a lot of money in travel when you can get all of these things for almost free if you are paying some kind of utility bills, and if you make certain moderately sized expenses. So if you are with a family, you are making a lot of expenditure, try to club or try to make all of the expensive through one single credit card, so that you can cross that kind of threshold and you will get all of these, which can be used for some good quality time with your family while traveling. So roughly you'll be getting about 8 to 10% of ROI, and this also factors that you'll not be spending money for the annual fees. So 5,000 rupees is there as well. So like all the regular points which you will earn by spending 4 lakh rupees can be almost used for waiver of the annual fees. So that means a lot. So one of the things which you can do is, in case you will refer any of your friends this credit card, then you will be getting about 5 to 10,000 reward points, or maybe slightly less or more. But that can also be used for, again, waiver of the membership fees. So why I'm focusing on waiver of the membership fees or the annual fees is that it hurts a lot. 5,000 rupees for a year, seriously, it hurts a lot. So just in case, if they are okay with if they are giving you some points for referring your friend, they will also be getting benefited, plus you'll be getting the points for yourself. So, and this will be a mutually benefiting thing for them and for you as well. So why not invite your friends? So one funny moment was that I thought I forgot or misplaced my American Express card, and I instantly panicked and called customer care, and they laughed it out and they said, sir, please lose this card as many as times you want, and we will instantly replace the credit card without charging you anything. So that was kind of a funny moment for me, and I'm super cautious about all the cards and everything. It's just that, what if something happens? Will they be there to help you? And I instantly called them and they just picked the call. In India, this is a pretty rare sight, because if we'll try to contact your customer care of any bank you do business with. You already know how much pain in the butt they are. So yeah, my take is, if you are going to take this credit card game seriously, then go for it. And if you think that you'll be burdening yourself by getting this credit card, and you won't be disciplined enough, then believe me, you shouldn't be getting any credit card for yourself at all. Just focus on debit cards or the cash or whatsoever, but don't get it into a debt, because debt is the worst thing which can happen to anyone. Thank you so much for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed it. You can support this travel and exploration YouTube channel by subscribing to it and sharing it with your friends and family. Thanks so much for watching.